Health officials are targeting rural communities to try to get more people vaccinated. This as the CDC releases a new report showing people in rural areas are likely to be hospitalized and die from the virus at a higher rate than others. But vaccination rates lag in rural areas when it compares to other cities.
You're definitely meeting people where they are, sending vaccine doses directly to communities that have been the hardest hit, including sending a greater number of vaccines to rural health clinics. And FEMA is shifting their focus to smaller community-based sites and pop-up clinics.
About 60 million Americans live in rural communities. The White House COVID response team also says in the past 2 weeks, about 50% of people getting shots were people of color.